welcome to whatever this is. I'm Troy. This is Chris, the guy laughing like an idiot in his chair. We got producer Kevin in the background.
What's up, everyone?
We're we're just
Kevin.
gonna record this and kind of see what happens, put some ideas together, and shoot the shit. That's about that.
Let's go, baby.
All right, let's get into some of these. Let's talk about Erykah Badu and her new special line of products to include vagina scented incense.
Yeah, this is pretty disgusting.
building off of the start of Gwyneth Paltrow's candle, the next iteration of the genre of scent.
Clearly this is done just so people like us can know who the fuck this is, because I don't even know how to say this person's name, but clearly.
Whoa, wait, are you serious?
Am I supposed to know who that is?
Yeah, isn't Erykah Badu like a huge R&B artist?
I've never heard of this person.
Really? Erykah, dude. Okay, hold on. Wait a second. Wait, Erykah Badu is.
Wait, are you serious? You know who this person is?
Songs. Yeah, I knew who the name was because of rap.
Hold on. I gotta go to the Google.
Dude, she was married to Andre 3000 at one point.
If only Chris listened to rap.
And you should know that.
Oh, this is right here?
Yeah. It's like the weirdest way to spell Erica, but But she was literally born Erica spelled the regular way.
Dude, this looks like some homeless person on the street. Like this, like what?
Yeah, all right. She is like R&B and hip hop.
Kevin, have you ever seen this girl?
Ever.
Okay.
I'll be honest, I couldn't name a single song by her.
I was just about to ask you that.
I think I don't know. I think she's in like a J. Cole, not in a J. Cole song, but mentioned in a J. Cole song, and that might be the one place I know her from. But anyway, yeah, I mean, I think it's probably to keep her relevant, like having incense that smell like her vagina. But here's a key distinction that I found, right? So Gwyneth Paltrow releases the what the fuck was it called? The smells like my vagina. This smells like my vagina candle. It's part of the whole Goop thing.
Mm.
You know about that?
No, I know about her selling stuff like that, but I don't know what the cause or why she did it or.
Oh, I don't know what the cause. I mean, she's full of herself, maybe. Like she finally got her head so far up her ass she released a candle.
Because she's already whatever they're called. She's like one of the highest A-lister. Level celebrity. Yeah, A-lister. Yeah. So she doesn't need.
Well, I mean, that's the reason you want to smell her vagina. But no, so I looked into that candle, right? So, and that candle, I guess the whole name of it and the whole idea of it it's not actually meant to smell like her vagina, right? It's just a weird name. It's probably pretty good marketing.
It's more, but people that are obsessed with her, like dudes, creepy dudes, are gonna buy it thinking that, but.
I don't know. We'll talk about that in a sec because I'm curious who these products are marketed to. But so yeah, Gwyneth Paltrow, like her whole thing isn't really that it smells like her vagina. But as far as I can tell, Erykah Badu, her incense are 100% meant to smell like her vagina. There's a quote in this article. It says, "I took lots of pairs of my panties, cut them up into little pieces, and burned them." And that's, yeah, man. I don't know. What is that even? What is that smell? That's got to smell horrible. It's just burning like cloth. How much actual vagina can you possibly smell in that?
Yeah, especially if there's like a shit stain in there, it's gonna throw some of that off.
Of course, Professor shit over
here. Come on. I've never lit a fart on fire, but I imagine all the guys from Jackass have a pretty familiar idea of what that smells like.
Don't get me started on that newest movie, dude. I can't.
liked it.
Dude, I
just
don't know if it was. I don't know if it's I changed. Like I obviously they haven't made anything in what over 10 years or something. I don't know if I changed in those 10 years where I'm not amused by this stuff, or this stuff really wasn't that good. I don't know, or it's just repetitive. I think
yeah. I It is. I mean, it is kind of. I mean, when we were talking about it before, and you were like, there's a lot of dicks in this one. Like
Yeah.
it's a lot of. Well, it's a lot of Chris Pontius's dick. Like an
Oh, the
overwhelming amount. Yeah.
spoiler alert if you haven't seen it. It's yeah. The opening
Yeah.
scene is literally Godzilla versus. I don't know.
Yeah.
What was his?
Versus the turtle.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
turtle.
I never mind. I was gonna say, I don't. I'm trying to think if the turtle, like, there ever was like a turtle monster,
I
but
don't
there
think so.
wasn't. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, it was. But yeah, his dick was basically Godzilla terrorizing the town, and yeah.
I kind of thought
It's.
that was hilarious. I'll be honest. I
No,
didn't
no, no,
realize
no.
at first.
I
I didn't
didn't.
realize at
Yeah,
first
until they
it
zoomed
was his
out,
dick.
and then they showed the tiny set.
Yeah.
And then they showed his dick and balls on all like decorated like Godzilla, and then the they had like the wires that were like moving it and stuff. Like
Yeah. Yeah. I really
I
enjoyed
was
it. It was
impressed that it like actually was that. Then after that, that's all I could see was dick and balls.
You were
Like,
wait. You were impressed that it was. Were you impressed by his general size or?
no, I'm impressed with like it's just a crazy idea, and they pulled it off where I didn't even really notice it. You know what I mean?
I feel like he has to be to some extent, and based on some of the other things that they've done as well. So, to some extent, he's got to be into like some pretty aggressive BDSM. I mean,
I think
they
almost all of them.
I mean,
they gotta be right.
well, they're
Like
so
they literally.
desensitized too to everything.
Well, they. Yeah, I mean,
So
maybe he
what
doesn't
turns
have
them
any
on
feeling.
is probably just crazy, crazy shit.
I mean, we've never seen any of them hard, so like there's a pretty good chance half of those penises don't work.
Actually, I thought it wasn't the one where they tied like a bottle rocket to their penis, and one of the old ones he was boned up.
Oh, I don't
pretty
remember. But
I remember what you're talking about, but I don't like remember what the end result of it and stuff.
I think I remember him being boned up for that when they tied him up to the bottle rocket and they launched it.
Jesus.
I don't think he was flaccid.
I'm really happy personally that we started off talking about vaginas, but we made sure to start talking about penises instead.
So hey, would you buy the incense of like Chris Pontius's ball sweat?
No, I don't want to smell
Right.
any of that.
I don't want to smell it, but like, kind of want to know what the scent is.
Hey, maybe
Like
it helps you go to
I
bed.
kind of want to buy
Wait.
these Erica Badu
Ah.
incense. Not not if it's gonna be like what was the Gwyneth Paltrow candle is like $78 or some shit. Like it's some ridiculous price.
Well, incense had to be so. I mean, they burn in what, like 15 minutes or something.
Well, yeah, but you would buy a pack of like 30 of them or something like that. So I mean, you would get a decent amount, but I mean, I'm not gonna pay more than.
Are we
50.
buying this? Are we buying it?
I'm not going out of my way to. No, I didn't
No,
even know.
dude,
if the
we can
shop's
have
open.
we can have a full review on the next podcast. There'll be a review of how this actually smells.
All right, write it down. I'm curious.
Are you guys?
Oh,
Are you guys
that's
gonna do
write
like
this shit down.
you guys gonna do like a Pepsi challenge with your girls?
What?
What? You mean burn it, smell it, and then smell our girl's vagina, and then compare the
Yes.
two? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
But one's on fire, so the other one's not on fire.
Well, we can change that.
So we can allow.
So moving on.
I don't
Jesus
know.
Christ.
Jeez.
Yeah, we're gonna light them up, dude. So she has a whole shop that's open. Like this is just one of the products in that shop. I don't think any of the other products are as over the top. Like one of the products she has is like grills, not like cooking grills, like teeth grills. That's another one of the products she has. She has a couple other things apparently that she's selling, and I think it's all in connection to like an album release or something like that.
Yeah, of course.
But And I
That
mean,
makes
look,
sense.
if you're trying to sell records or you're trying to get back on the map, yeah, release some vagina scented incense. Like, why not? You know, there's a there's like a storied history, I feel like, of celebrities releasing ridiculous fucking products as great marketing tools and stuff. Like, do you remember do you ever hear about the Kiss casket?
What? No.
Yeah, Kiss.
Oh,
Kiss had
Well,
a
Kiss. Oh, yeah. I no.
Kiss
yeah,
I
has
know.
made everything.
yeah, huh?
Kiss has basically
Oh,
made everything and then slap Kiss on it.
yeah. Well, the greatest thing to me about the Kiss casket is it, first of all, it looks absolutely fucking ridiculous, obviously, but that's what Dimebag Darrell was buried in.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
He was buried in a Kiss casket. Chris, I don't think you know who that is,
Dude,
but
I'm just like old as fuck because I don't know who any of these people are now.
Yeah,
no,
he died
dude.
when we were in high school.
Yeah, he died in like 2004.
Mm,
Did you ever hear a story about a metal artist getting shot while doing a show on stage?
no.
Jesus Christ! All right, never
What
mind,
music
dude.
do you listen to?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it doesn't really, the two worlds don't really collide. But
Well, we're at Three Girls
uh
because you didn't know anything about rap as
oh,
well.
oh, here
So
here I got one for you. How about Nelly's Pimp Juice?
Oh yeah,
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 a
yeah.
whole fucking
That's true.
energy drink line
Yeah.
of just called Pimp Juice. Like, I don't know, it's a tried and true method of getting your name out there.
what about
You know
the
what I mean?
fart in the jar? Isn't it your guys' e-girl? Didn't she do that?
She's not my e-girl.
Yeah. What do you
Clearly, it's Troy's because look at him.
I don't think that that's a particularly appealing product. Um,
Fair to the vagina incense?
I don't know. Look, I'll be honest. I think the smell of vagina is miles better than the smell of a fart. So I think I'm gonna go with the vagina incense. I think that's my preference.
Yeah, obviously, but
I mean, I'm definitely not buying the kiss casket. I hope I'm not gonna die anytime soon. And I mean, I
wait,
don't think Nelly's
do
pimp
you
juice
want to
still
be
exists.
do you want to be buried or cremated or how do you want to go out, I guess?
Uh, I don't know. I don't really care. Like, once I'm dead, do whatever you need to with me. Like, if you gotta donate me to somebody who really needs my body or something, for whatever purposes they need it for, you can
Yeah,
do
yeah,
that.
yeah, to
Any
Uh,
suck.
purpose?
but I mean, I guess just is cremating cheaper than burying? Whatever's cheapest for
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah, dude, have
Whatever's
you
the easiest way to forget me and get rid of me, just fucking do that.
dude, caskets are like I think all like the cheapest like probably like $5,000 or something. They're insane.
It can't be right. The kiss casket was only $3,000. Then again, that was probably like,
What
that was
year?
probably 20 years ago. So
Yeah,
that's like,
yeah.
what is that, like $6 million now or something?
Especially with
Tell
the
me
lumber
more.
Yeah.
prices?
What about you? What do you want to be? You want to be buried or cremated, or how do you want to be disposed of?
Yeah, well, I'm an organ donor. So
Good.
they can take basically all the insides out and then yeah, I don't care, cremate me. Why did I
Cremate
just
you?
put how much?
I don't know. What do you? How much caskets cost?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Let's get an average price on that so I can plan.
Average. Oh, okay. $2,000. All right, so I was a little
Chris,
off.
I know you'll be 40 soon, but I don't think you have to worry this early.
Uh,
I don't think it's gonna be that
yeah.
short of a time frame. But yeah, man. This is. I think this is great. Great marketing, genius level stuff.
Yeah,
Uh,
I never heard of this person,
but
and now I'm talking about her. So
that's true. I think 1 in 3 people here had heard of her before, and only like peripherally. So hey, now all 3 of us have heard. I'm not gonna listen to the album though.
I have to
Apparently
be
she was
honest. I'm
with
gonna forget this person immediately once we move on.
Common as well.
Oh damn. I'm pretty sure she was like a baddie back in the day.
J Electronica.
I don't. Is Jay Electronica like a? I don't know. That name just sounds familiar. I don't
I
really
have
know.
no idea.
New Orleans hip hop. Aren't you supposed to know about Southern rap, Chris?
Uh, apparently, I don't know everyone. Or
Your
what?
markets are pretty limited.
But what
Memphis and
years?
Houston or
What
something.
years are we talking though? You know?
Jay Electronica is 2000 to present. That's in your time range, time, whatever.
No, it's not. He's before
No,
that.
no, 2000. Yeah.
Yeah,
Huh. No, I never heard of it.
Erica Badu shows 1994 to present. I don't know. What's her most popular? I don't know. None of these names look familiar to me. I don't know.
What?
I think that honestly, just none of the names of the
The
songs. I
songs.
feel like
Oh.
this says that her songs, Erica Badu's songs.
Yeah.
I feel like this says more about what we know versus how popular she actually is because she's like a Billboard topping artist. I think she's
Mm.
won awards. I don't know, man. Not really not really super familiar with her. But I think I think if we had to buy these candles, we could probably spend some of our Zuck-Bucks on it, and we could pretty easily accrue a couple of these once those come out.
Wait, what the fuck? What did you just say?
I said I think we could spend our Zuck-Bucks on it.
What the fuck? A Zuck? What is a Zuck-Buck?
It's like a I don't know, like Reddit, I don't know, Reddit awards or Reddit whatever, like the silver and the gold and the stickers or whatever that they have and all that shit.
Yeah.
She can like put on posts and stuff like that. I think it's along those lines, like a digital currency, not like a cryptocurrency. At least I don't think so.
So
But it's like
it's a currency that's yeah. So it's like it's only useful on that one site or one place.
no, yeah, and it's not actually called Zuck-Bucks. I guess that's just a nickname that they have for it internally. But the
Because it
amazing thing
rhymes,
to
yeah.
me, yeah, the amazing thing to me about it, I think, is that like just looking at Facebook or Meta as a whole, I don't know why at this point you still want Zuckerberg to be one of the most like public figures of your company. I feel like he is such a controversial character that having him as like the face, I don't know. At least from my perspective, I feel like that's not who you want like in the videos for Meta or like naming currency after or like whatever. I feel like you want to remove him from shit. You know?
I think he is desperate to be. I think he wants to be cool. He wants to be like Elon Musk. Like how Elon Musk gets up and starts talking, and everyone's like, "Oh, that dude's cool." Like everyone respects him and everything.
Yeah.
Whereas Zuck, it's more we really like him because of his product or because he showed started the whole social media everything. You know what I mean? But he's desperately trying to be in front of everything.
Yeah. I just don't like there's just not that I don't know. Like Elon Musk, despite seeming like he doesn't seem rigid, He doesn't seem like a fucking robot. Like he
Yeah.
actually seems like somebody you could talk to.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, Zuckerberg, I like what is it when they represented him in South Park and it just everything he said was very like just robot like, "Oh, you do not like what I had to say?" Like that shit. Like that's exactly how I envision Zuckerberg in my head. Like I don't know how you can have a conversation with him. It just nothing about him seems relatable,
Yeah.
He's either too smart or too famous or too rich. Like you couldn't talk to him about like, "Oh, did you see the game the other day?" He'd be like, "Yes, I saw a game." I don't know, man. Fucking weirdo. But but yeah, I think there's a whole along with that, there's the potential for them to try and get into NFTs and stuff, and I don't know what that looks like. But I mean, again, it kind of ties back to the same shit. It's just marketing ploys, and apparently their revenue's up and everything. But I can't imagine that their image, Meta, Facebook, and all that. I can't imagine their image is very good. I mean, I'm sure there's a huge part of the population that doesn't care. But
no, people. I mean, a lot of people. I don't think care because they're they're just in Facebook world, you know what I mean, already. It's just not called the metaverse, but they're already in it, you know.
Yeah.
As far as like
Is
they
any of
just
that?
get home and then it's just Facebook, like the whole, you know. And then you include Instagram too. It's the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I mean, you're just so incentivized to be on there. I mean, I don't even use my Facebook, and I log into. I mean, half the websites I log in through Facebook for the convenience. So, I mean, I get it, you know.
Yeah, I do that
But
with Google basically.
yeah.
But
Hey,
I'm the
what?
same way. I use that if like I'm downloading an app and I don't really know what if I don't know if I want to keep it or be serious with it, instead of creating an account, it says you can just use your Facebook account to like fill out everything. I'll just do
Yeah.
that. But yeah.
What do you think of the rebranding as a whole, like calling or making Facebook and all of its associated apps and blah blah blah, like making that Meta or the metaverse or whatever? Like, that gives me the sense of like the robot controlled future or something like that. You know what I mean? It's like we cut through the middleman and we jump straight to just, I don't know. Like, we live in a virtual world where
Yeah.
we live in the Matrix or some shit. Like, that's what it makes me think of, man.
But we already are. We're basically there. Like if you think about what you do, what the average person, if they work in an office and they come home, what's the first thing they do? Like they immediately go onto their computer or turn on their TV to
Yeah.
escape. It's just the way they're watching it is is 2D, you know?
What's your?
And
Oh, I was just gonna ask you a question that doesn't apply to you anymore. I was gonna say,
oh yeah.
what's your routine when you first get home?
Yeah.
But
I'm already
I guess it
home.
doesn't matter for you. Did I? All right, so do this for me because this will give me a bit of a contrast. All right, so work finishes for the day. It's 3, 4 o'clock, whatever. Right? What's your like? What do you immediately do? What does your transition to not working look like?
All right, I'm going to show you exactly what I do. Ready? Let me sit up proper. All right. This is
This
me
is gonna be
working. This is me working.
Yep.
Okay. I'm done. Okay. This is me not working. There you go.
Where do you?
I have an L
Love it,
desk.
man.
I have an L desk here, and on one side is work, and the other side is play. So,
What's the first website you go to? Not that one. The one after that one. You know what I mean? Yeah. What's the
we
first
all
one?
know.
Yeah.
YouTube. I always YouTube for sure. I'm addicted to
Yeah.
YouTube, and it's the algorithm. I really like the algorithm. How it's not based off of. I mean, it is based off of like there's a bunch of different like ratio, all the different comments and everything. But as far as if I'm watching subscriber A, B, and C, if I watch a couple of things that subscriber D and E also do,
Yeah.
it'll actually on my home screen through the algorithm, it'll actually figure out I'm interested in
Yeah.
these types of things, and also I get introduced to new people, and that's what I like really what I really like about it, you know.
I gotcha. Is this like, are you being paid for YouTube to sponsor you, or like are you just giving them? You just wanna like what's your? I mean,
No,
like
no.
can you divulge for the non-existent audience like how much you make from YouTube and like how you came across this partnership?
Let's just say they pay me enough, where I get to work
To
where I
keep you quiet.
play. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Dude, I practically do the same thing, man. I get home, I walk in the door, I let the dogs out, and then I immediately find a video to watch before I start doing anything. Like, put on a video, I don't know, do the dishes, whatever, and then once the dogs are back inside and shit's kind of situated, I may get on my computer or I might just keep watching videos. Like lately, I just keep watching videos because a lot of poker content is like long form, and that's a lot of what I've been watching. So, so I'll just watch I'll watch that or the reaction videos and stuff. That's obviously huge. So I watch a lot of that shit. But yeah, it's the same thing. I just straight to YouTube. what about Kevin over here? What do you do, man?
I'm a Twitter guy. I'm gonna come home and I'm just gonna open up Twitter and just go through all my different lists. And speaking of Elon, I don't know if he's gonna buy it or not, and how much it'll change or what that'll affect it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I haven't really looked into that very much, but I thought I just saw like a post or something like that he isn't the isn't the largest stakeholder anymore or something like that.
He's
Like I
off.
thought
He
it like
offered the board to buy it.
yeah, but didn't he also I don't know. I literally I just saw the headline, and if you guys haven't seen it, then it's probably not
I think
true.
it
But I
was
thought
something like he bought like a third of it and tried to get on the board, and I can't remember if couldn't get on it or he denied it or what. But then
he
eventually he
didn't
was
want to be
like,
on the board.
and then later he's like, actually, I'll just buy you guys. And
Yeah,
then he's been tweeting
he
different things
officially
about freedom
he
of
offered
speech.
it. He offered to
Did they
buy them
accept?
for $43 billion.
I feel like once we get to a certain amount of zeros, I have no concept of really how much shit is worth. Is $43 billion like a fair evaluation of Twitter? I like
I don't
honestly no idea. Like I don't know. I don't have a reference point for billions.
I don't know how much money Twitter really makes though, because I mean
I don't
it's
think
just
they make a
ad.
lot,
Yeah, I don't think
I mean, it's
but
ad
value
revenue, but it's
wise,
super popular.
yeah, value wise, like if you look at the stocks, like they were shooting up there with like the Facebooks and or probably not the Facebooks, but like Snapchat and the other social media platforms. I think then they just leveled off recently.
Well, I mean, the real value is all that user data you get.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't really have a reference for what it's worth, but when it said 43 billion, I was just like, like is that actually what that would be value? I don't know. I like in my head, if somebody were to like, let's say, offer another one of the big social media platforms a bunch of money to buy it out, like somebody was like, we're gonna buy out Facebook, I'd be like, you're gonna need like $6 trillion or something. But to me, that amount of money, like what's my reference point? I have no fucking idea. So I didn't know if 43 billion even made sense.
Well, I mean, in the end, it's going to be how much someone sees it or values it, especially for something like a Twitter that I don't think does have revenue. But it's like you see the guy who bought the first NFT of the first tweet from
Yeah.
what's the Twitter guy's name?
Who linked that to us? Did somebody link that to us? Where is that at?
I'm not
Uh,
sure,
Shit,
but
was it in general?
oh
Was
yeah,
it one of the? Was
it
it
was
one of
Jack
the?
Dorsey. He was
Jack
he was
Dorsey.
like the founder, and he was
Yeah.
his first tweet. So someone made an NFT of the first tweet, and they sold it for $48 million.
What?
Oh
And
my
the guy,
god.
no, but here's where it gets better. So the guy bought it for that much.
Wait, the
Oh wait, actually no, I think it was no, it was for 2.9 million.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah, yeah,
that's a
yeah.
big okay,
And then
but
he put
still,
it
that's
on
crazy.
sale for 48 million. And I think it went to the top bidder at $280.
Who is Jack Dorsey? That's the owner or creator of Twitter or something?
Yeah, he was like the original founder.
Jeez. $2.9 million. Well, what's funny about that, so I'm assuming the reason it sold for as much as it did at 2.9 million originally is because it was being donated uh to charity. Like it was being donated for COVID relief.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So it was okay. That makes a little
So,
more
but
sense.
I don't. That's what he did with it, but I don't know if that was like how it was marketed. But if he marketed it, if he was like, "Oh, hey, like I'm selling this and I'm going to donate the money I make off of it to this purpose," then that probably is what drove it up. But dude, that's amazing to be like, "Yeah, I'm going to buy this for 2.9 million." You try to sell it for for a profit. And they're like, "Nah, we're gonna buy it for like a million times less what you bought it for." That's great. You think that'll ever go up in value?
Well, now it's only worth like $280, so probably.
That's what I'm saying. Do you think it'll ever go up from 200? Somebody just based on inflation, it'll go up or something.
I mean, that would probably be one of those things where like Jack Dorsey dies, and it's like, oh, here's his first tweet ever.
Oh
It'll be
yeah,
more than 280, but
Yeah.
it's gonna be a little
yeah.
bit.
Oh man, like that poor guy that bought Tom Brady's last Super Bowl. Last, what was it? His last touchdown football, actually.
Yeah, it was his last thrown touchdown, but I think the guy got his money back or something. I thought I read something where they
Oh, did he?
because technically it got sold under false pretense or whatever that term is, you know, because technically he bought it as the very last touchdown ball. Like that's all the value, and I think like the auction house something wherever the auction was held or who actually did the transaction,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they deemed it like since that object isn't his last touchdown ball anymore, that I don't know, somehow it's void.
I
But
gotcha.
uh,
What about uh, I think it would be a good NFT is like a cartoon version of the moment that Will Smith slapped the shit out of Chris Rock. Like I think
yeah,
that
I'm surprised
that might
that.
sell pretty well. Um, I have to imagine it exists somewhere already. Be made make a nice profit on that. I wonder how
Dude,
that would
that
age.
I don't
It'd
know
be
right
pop.
now. Anything with Will Smith right now is like just being canceled or trying to be canceled. You know what I
So,
mean?
on the theme of marketing, was that a good marketing move or a bad marketing move?
Ah, yeah. I mean,
Any
for the
press is good press?
For the Oscar, it is. Yeah, for sure. Because like we're
Well, for the
talking
Oscars,
about.
of course,
Yeah, yeah.
but for Will Smith,
Oh,
for the Smith
oh,
family brand.
oh no, that
I've talked
man.
more about Will Smith in the past few weeks than I've talked about him in the past few years. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe even for Jada too, because I never talk about her honestly.
I literally knew nothing about her. I heard some crazy stories how like she was banging her son's best friend or something, but I
Yeah,
never like, you know, you just go to like Google's homepage or like just some
you just read
homepage
a
and it'll just
headline.
have yeah, literally just like a whole bold and it makes you want to click. But since I don't care about any of this. I care
No.
about, you know, like just the
The,
insanity of what happened. You know what I mean? Like I can't,
the
especially at the Oscars. When you think of the Oscars, like it's all
yeah
formal and like it's everyone's like trying to be polite and there. It's like so many billionaires and millionaires in there and shit. You know?
yeah. Like, could you imagine if everybody dressed to the nines and then hopped in the cage and just just win 5 rounds?
Yeah, like
Just
it.
just, just like this is our once a year formal for the UFC.
Yeah, like it doesn't make it like those
Yeah,
physical like
it's
altercations
insane.
and the type of people and how
Yeah,
everyone's dressed just does not come together at
yeah.
all. So
It's so jarring for something like that. But I was kind of the same way where I had read a headline the way I usually find out about things isn't through headlines. Like I'll go on Reddit and then I'll see the memes and I'll be like, oh, that's weird. I don't get that meme. And then I'll see three more just like it. I'll be like, something happened. And that's how I found out about uh I guess Jada cheating on him or whatever it was. And I never looked into it further until this incident. And then I watched the actual interview where she's talking about it. And I was like, Jesus Christ, man. I couldn't sit
yeah,
there and listen to that if I was her husband. Like, nope. And then to know that that's gonna go out to everybody, that would fuck me up.
yeah. I saw a video and I saw multiple videos of her basically shitting on him, and then like he's like falling apart in front of the camera, you know, and she
When
doesn't
when
care.
yeah, she's brutal, dude. When was it when I rewatched the clip of him smacking Chris Rock and it's just Chris Rock standing there, I can't. He said something like I could have, and then he just trails off. You know,
Yeah,
I don't know what he was thinking in that moment, but I have to imagine he's like, bro, I could have talked about
Oh yeah.
Talked about that
Oh
infidelity,
yeah,
and
everything.
I went real light,
Yeah.
and he's just like, I gotta be a good person, be a good person. Don't say some shit.
Dude, okay,
I don't know.
so you know how like you see everything that he's involved in is getting canceled. Like he had Bad Boys 4, which he's the
Oh
main
no,
star. Yeah, he that got canceled.
damn! I
There's
still
I
want to see
am.
Bad Boys 4
I know,
with
me too.
Chris Rock
Okay,
as the main villain.
so I know how to save Will Smith. I know how to get him uncanceled. Are
Okay,
you
let's
ready?
fucking go.
Are you ready for
I'm
this?
ready.
All he has to do is come out and say that he's been abused, or he needs to dump Jada, but in a
Oh,
way of saying he needs to play the victim. And because we as the public, we see both him and her as almost like evil right now. But if he comes out and plays the victim card and then dumps her, people will then start feeling bad for Will Smith, and everyone will dump on her. I'm telling you.
well, yeah. I mean, I think he's in a like a prime position to do something like that. But
But no, he needs to
you
do it
know,
now though. Like he has to
yeah, you can't do it 3 years from now. People will be like, dude, get shut the fuck up.
yeah.
Like,
I'm telling you, if he did it and he showed himself like standing up to her or something, and just making it seem like she's just been like manipulating him or something, but at least
like
we see him get out of it.
one of the
Um,
where it's just what happened? What?
Nothing.
You there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. One of those like stage YouTube videos. She says something. He's like, "Why do you do this to me?" And then perfect. He's good to go now.
Yeah.
Shit. I mean, yeah, it would work, but I mean, if his whole motivation behind standing up to Chris Rock and fighting the good fight, whatever the shit was he talked about in his like acceptance speech, I don't think
Oh
that's how it's gonna go
yeah.
down. So maybe he yells at her like, "Keep my name out your fucking
Yes,
mouth."
yes. Dude, I'm telling you, if he does that, and I'm telling you, man, like he'll basically like get at least 50, I would say at least 50% of the people that hate him and doing all this cancel shit
Oh
online. I
yeah,
think at least
yeah.
50 or more
They
will
they would
back
cancel
off and
Jada. They
yeah,
would cancel Jada for the abuse.
yeah,
They would the script would be rewritten.
yeah.
Oh, maybe it could be Jade. Jade's like standing off to the side. And he's like, "Keep my dad's name out your
Yes.
fucking mouth." And I'm like, "Yeah, get it, Jaden. We all were kind of 50-50 on you, but now we really like you." That would
Yeah,
be
dude.
that would be great
They
press for
have they have the ability to really shift, because right now everyone's just angry, right? Everyone's
yeah.
angry and they want to be angry at him, but he can eat, and her too, but they can shift it all to her, or like 75%, because obviously what he did doesn't matter. Like he walked
Yeah.
up and smacked a grown man who's literally, I think, at least 40 or more pounds lighter than him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't even think like yeah, size comes into like a little bit of how severe it can
Yeah,
be, but
dude,
it,
the
it
only reason you
like
smack someone and turn around and walk away is because you
yeah,
know you are so much bigger. Dude, if he smacks someone his same size, I guarantee he does not immediately turn his back to you. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
He strikes a stance and waits for a second before
Yeah,
he
because
walks
he
away.
knows something's going on. But dude, he knew Chris Rock's not going to do anything
Or
because
maybe he
Chris
just
Rock's more professional, and also the
yeah.
size, and Will Smith played the greatest boxer ever. You know what I mean? So he's actually had fighting training.
Yeah, I watched a video of somebody like analyzing it. They were like, "No, that's like a really good stance. Like the way he approached it, and the power he put into it was like really good form and everything."
Yeah, I saw
Watching
a
them break it down
video.
like a fight.
Yeah, I saw something like that too. But they said the type of shoes he actually slipped, so he didn't get all the power. But
What
his
an idiot!
technique,
Should have
yeah,
prepared. Should have
yeah, he
prepared for
wasn't
that
wearing
fight,
the.
bro. Hey, that's how you know it's not staged. He wasn't prepared to properly throw the slap. Dude, if that's a slap, like, dude, I feel like he connected here. Like that to me ain't a slap. That's like a palm strike
Yeah,
or
a
some
palm.
shit.
Yeah.
Dude, that's aggressive. That's the whole thing's aggressive, but that's like next level. That's one step barely down from a punch.
Yeah. No, I know, but
It's fucking crazy. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I guess the way the Academy handled it was pretty awful the night of, and pretty much all they could do after the fact. Like as far as banning him from it, but you just can't do much else. And then yeah, at that point, really, it's like it's society taking its toll. Like canceling him in the movies or whatever you said.
yeah, which I don't
So,
agree. I hate cancel culture because
oh yeah,
you
I said,
don't.
look,
Who gets to dictate that? Anybody, like a mob, can easily get formed to push a
yeah,
false narrative on someone, and then if 10,000 people are saying it, and then I look at it, I'm gonna be like, oh shit, that's true, I guess, because
yeah.
there's that many people, and it just grows and grows.
Look, I totally agree. I think cancel culture is ridiculous. But what I will say is, um, a lot of those studios could see it as a problem from the perspective of
Oh
their
no, that's why it
they're
works.
gonna
It's
put
yeah.
well, they're gonna put something out, and then ultimately, well, yes, they'll get backlash. They'll still make money from it, but the ruining the reputation is worse than because even somebody who doesn't want to cancel him wants to be like, hey, there should be ramifications for that. He should definitely have ramifications for it, 100%. But but I don't know, like he doesn't need to fucking disappear off the face of the earth. I mean, he never will. He's Will Smith, but
No, well, yeah.
does he have his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame already? Got to imagine
I'm
that he
sure.
does.
And even this won't stop that. I mean, yeah. This is like literally a year from now. Well, maybe not a year because the next year's Oscars, of course, they'll talk about
Oh
this thing
yeah,
for like 4 hours and they'll act like
we're
it's
not
going to
look.
happen again or something just to get people to watch.
We're not gonna forget this. This isn't one of those things that just goes away. So this to me is on the level of the Janet Jackson nip slip. Like we're not gonna forget
Yeah,
that
it's like
shit.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Or Kanye. You know what I mean? Like, oh, fucking Beyonce had the greatest whatever of all time.
Yeah.
Like that. Like we're not gonna forget shit like that. Actually, I have a thing that I really want to do. I want to rate some of the some of the in order of like cultural impact or like most insane outrageous moments. Like, dude, uh, the Janet Jackson nip slip, Kanye on the VMAs, what is it? Other live celebrity shit. Madonna and Britney kissing on the VMAs.
Oh,
See that one?
yeah, I remember
Fucking
that shit.
hey, the OJ Simpson car chase.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Uh, let's take those and this and rate them in impact.
What was the Kanye one?
Are you fucking?
Where
Are you?
Taylor Swift
Okay,
won.
I just want to make sure because he also have the one with New Orleans where he was like George Bush doesn't care about white
George
or
Bush
black
doesn't
people.
doesn't care about. Yeah.
Oh, no,
I
no,
think
no.
that
Yeah,
should be
dude,
one too.
that. Holy shit,
So
I
he's
can't
gonna
wait.
be on there twice. I just want to make sure
Okay.
we
Okay.
knew which
Let's
one.
wrap up Kanye's freakouts into one
I
Just
forgot
do
because
about
both.
we can't
that.
we can't do every single individual one. It's too
Dude,
fucking many.
I
And
totally
when we
Oh,
do
forgot
it, we
about the
just have to
George
have
Bush
Mike
one.
Myers' face behind you. Back.
okay.
Oh my
Okay.
god,
So
that shit was so
so
funny.
all right. So the fucking Kanye, man. Hey. If nothing else, he is very entertaining. Um, yeah, the Janet Jackson nip slip, the Will Smith slapping Chris Rock, uh, Kanye, just period. O.J. Simpson car chase, and the Madonna and Britney kiss. Those are the ones I can think of. Where are we rating them on the list from like most insane to least?
Oh, are we doing this now?
Hell yeah, dude. Chris, what you got?
Oh shit. It's hard to it's hard to not put Will Smith number one because it's so
It's so recent.
well, and it's because it's like they're two superstars, like bigger than all those people
Yeah.
listed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, I think the Smack is number one.
Smack number one.
And
Damn.
then honestly, I know the Madonna and Britney kiss, I think was bigger back then because it was less desensitized to girls kissing. Now girls kissing is like, oh, whatever. And then I also understand they are two superstars too, so that's another. They're
Well,
not just two
Katy,
girls.
yeah, I mean, and Katy Perry kissed a girl and she liked it, so now that's just normal.
Yeah, ever since that song, now I see girls kissing. I'm like, all right, yeah, you're doing it
Just
because of the
I'm like,
song.
yeah, it's Tuesday.
Yeah. Oh, I'm at Publix just grocery shopping. There's two chicks making out in the freezer section. Okay, whatever. So I think that one would be last. If I'm just
What
going
Publix
off.
do you go to?
Jesus. Fucking Kevin over here. Yeah, that one's definitely last. I told you, and then the OJ Simpson thing. Sadly, I mean, I was alive, and I was that 94, 95?
94, I think.
Yeah, so I was 10 years old. I don't really remember that obviously that well, or I didn't really know who OJ Simpson was really at 10 years old. So,
True.
but looking back,
So
if that
that's going
happened,
fourth
but
for
if
you.
that happened now, that would be like,
Insane.
yeah, if like I took today's like for me, like say like Adrian Peterson, you know what I mean? Like he's at
Dude,
his level. If he supposedly murdered a couple people and then went on the run on live TV.
if Aaron Hernandez had a car chase afterwards, basically.
No, well, yeah. I was still trying to think of a bigger star. Like Adrian Peterson is like gonna go down as the third greatest running back ever, I think.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
But he did have his whole beating his kid with a switch.
Yeah,
ordeal.
he
And I don't
did
think
that,
that's gonna
but
affect
I'm
him a
I'm
whole
okay
lot.
with your kid gets out of line, you smack him
You gotta
up
do
a
what you
couple
gotta do.
times, yeah.
Yeah, kids suck.
Yeah, So Kanye would be second because
Nip Slips
definitely
going third.
No, sorry, never mind. Nip Slips too because that actually changed it changed our lives. You know what I mean? It changed our lives.
100%.
And 3 would be Kanye, yeah. And I totally forgot about the George Bush hates black people thing. That was, yeah.
Just Kanye's life. Third place. Third place.
Yeah.
Doing pretty good, Kanye. You made top 3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say the Janet Jackson nip slip goes first for me because to me that was the first like, holy shit, things can go wrong on a live event. Like
Yeah.
like oh my god, this is possible. And that was like the first thing I saw where I was like, oh my god. And like you just I don't know, you still these days like it'll come up in casual conversation. Like every so often, that gets referred to. I think
Yeah.
the same thing goes for like the Kanye Taylor Swift thing, but I'm definitely putting the slap second because violence over interruption for impact. I'm definitely gonna say the violence is
Yeah, that's
more
true.
impactful. I don't think Kanye was banned from anything, but I don't remember. I could be wrong. So I would say the slap, then Kanye. So sorry, nip slip, slap, Kanye. OJ goes fourth for me just because I don't have the perspective to understand how impactful it was, but I don't know, man. He still lived most of his life free, so I don't know.
Well, eventually they
Wasn't
caught
that
him
crazy.
for trying to steal his own stuff back.
Oh, I know,
Yeah.
but he
Yeah,
still
gun
lived
gun charge, yeah. In
still lived most
Vegas.
of his time free. And
Yeah.
I think there was more like live shit that happened related to that. Like wasn't part of the trial on air or something like that.
Yeah.
So that that might even be bigger than the car chase. I don't know, but
Oh no, the trial was
that
definitely bigger, yeah.
that goes fourth for me. And then what was the last one? Oh yeah, Madonna and Britney. Yeah, like now it's just
Yeah.
it's just normal. It was just crazy at the time.
Oh
Like
yeah.
it was just that's something that just takes you off guard, but you're like, okay, that's not really that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Everything else is like, oh, this person could be insane.
Yep.
Hey, well, except the nip slip. That just had a huge impact. I don't think JT
No, no,
was
no, no.
insane.
But that was on purpose. I guarantee that was on purpose.
That one, like, do we not have an official answer on that? I feel like it totally was, but
I think it was planned, but
uh,
not by a lot. It was just those two type thing.
well, he had her naked by the end of that song. It was good, but yeah, I don't know. Hey, man, I'll say this: palm strike and everything, unexpected, chin forward. Motherfucker's got an iron jaw. I think he
Yeah.
could stand up in the ring, like literally just stand there and like last for a couple hits.
Yeah,
I think it'd be okay.
What about
Yeah, right.
him and Jake Paul? Do you think that happens now?
Oh my god. No,
Oh,
Jake Paul
let's
should fight
go.
Will Smith, dude.
Dude,
Oh, he
yeah,
defends
actually,
Chris Rock.
They're the same like
hey,
size, I think. I think they're the same
he doesn't
size.
he doesn't need to come out against Jada. He just needs to start his boxing career against other YouTubers because now
Yeah.
he's a
He's a
YouTuber too.
YouTuber.
Dude, let's go.
Yo, if he
Let's
fought
go.
Jake Paul, oh my dude, what kind of numbers would that do? Like that would be
Oh,
fucking
yeah. And I'm gonna be honest, he's the first person going up against Jake Paul that I'd be like, Jake Paul's winning,
Yeah.
hands down.
Yeah, Jake
Hands
would
down.
actually be the favorite as far as the people. Like for the
He'd
first time,
rock
they
him.
would.
He would Chris Rock him.
He'd Chris rock the fuck out of that guy.
Oh man, I want to see this happen.
Dude, how can we? Whose people can we reach out to?
Who's people?
Need,
That's up
need to get some
to.
influence and make this happen.
We'll leave that up to producer Kevin.
Yeah, producer Kevin.
Yeah,
I'll start working
that's
on it.
part of your duties is to when me and Troy come up with celebrity boxing matches or
Mhm.
arm wrestling or MMA fights or whatever. That's your
You
job.
make it happen.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
need to
start
just
working on
it.
reach out to their
To be
people.
to be clear, I don't ever want to condition myself to be one of the ones who has to join in the fight.
Oh, okay.
Ever.
Yeah, no.
But I do want to also be clear that I would like Joe Rogan to be the announcer, the commentator.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I think.
yeah.
I think
He's
we
color
get
commentating.
his fee can't be that much. He was only known for Fear Factor, right?
Yeah, and that show failed twice.
Yeah. It's so. Yeah, I mean, gotta be cheap.
I just put it on the company card.
Oh yeah, do that.
Yeah, perfect. Which how'd you get a company card? How do I
Yeah,
get
what the
one?
fuck? Wait, what's our company called? What's happening here?
Oh, remember I told you it's Space
Space LLC.
LLC. Yeah. Not the word space, but just like press the space bar.
Press
and
the
then
space
type
bar.
LLC. Yeah, we'll type the space bar twice because it's space, and then you got to separate the space from LLC. Otherwise, it's like a run-on word.
Yeah.
Does that
Okay.
make sense?
I don't know what the hell's happening anymore. Just
How fucking long have we been going here? Somebody got a time on this?
53 minutes.
53 minutes.
why are
Jesus.
you
Okay.
struggling? You done?
Yeah, it's just I just wasn't. I had no concept of how long we've been talking. So, having a couple beers did wonders for me. The time just flew by. But
Okay,
I think,
so
yeah,
I wanna change the subject. Think we're done. Are we done with this?
What are we talking about now?
yeah, I don't care. What do you got?
Yeah, I'm a freestyle.
Oh shit, let's
do you-
fucking
Oh,
go.
who's got the beat?
Spit some bars,
no,
spit some
no,
bars. We're
no.
done.
What?
Not-
No, you
Throw on a
promised that.
cipher beat. Throw on a cipher beat. Let's go.
This is what the people want.
Let's go, bro.
No, I mean freestyle the topic here.
Oh,
Do
you're gonna
any
freestyle the topic.
of your girls at the houses where you live? What are they afraid of? Because I have a story I just went through. I went through it before this podcast. There's something happened in my house, and I'd like to talk about
Well,
it. But I want to find
after-
out like what your girl is. If you want to say her name, go ahead. I just didn't know.
Caitlin.
Okay,
Uh,
Caitlin,
yeah.
is she scared of anything? Like,
Yeah, she's afraid of. After she watched Jackass, she's scared of Chris Pontius's dick.
okay,
And,
okay.
no, I'm kidding.
Like
You don't afraid of
spiders, like any, you know what I mean? She's screaming,
I mean,
say,
she,
"Come
like-
take care of this."
I mean, yeah, we have had that happen with a spider before. Um, she's pretty good around bugs in general, though. Like, I don't think they bother her too much. I don't. I don't think there's too much that bothers her. She's better with roaches than I am, but I would say spiders is
I
definitely
know.
one.
I wasn't gonna
I
bring
mean,
up the
I
roach
hate
thing.
I hate spiders just as much. And she literally, I was sitting in the living room and she's like, "Babe," I'm like, "What, babe? What the fuck?" And I had to like hop off a league and I run in, and there's a spider in the shower, and I'm like, I just look at her, I go, "I hate spiders more than you do."
Oh my
and,
god.
and then
Shit.
I had to kill the spider. I did it. But yeah, I mean spiders. That would definitely be something.
All right, so Jess, my girlfriend, she is
What?
death. I know. Deathly afraid of lizards in the house.
I
He
love
lives in the
lizards.
wrong state.
Yeah,
Dude,
and
is she also afraid of Chris Pontius's dick from death?
she didn't see the movie. I watched it alone because I knew she wouldn't be into that shit. She said so.
Because the first scene would be too scary.
Yeah. But so I'm in here setting up the green screens, all that stuff, right? And she starts like screaming, "You got to come kill or get rid of this lizard." And I'm like, "Ah, shit, here we go."
Just to clarify, did she want it killed or to get rid of it?
No, she didn't say killed. She
Okay.
said get rid of it. You know what I mean? She wants me to like try to just, I don't know, just get it out of the house. And she is afraid because if we go to since it's in our bedroom, she thinks when we go to sleep it's just gonna like want to just crawl on us or some shit. And I'm just like, wait, what? They're fucking deathly afraid of us. I mean, look how big we are and shit.
Dude, the only place I've ever been where I slept there and had a fucking bug crawl on me was your fucking house. Dude,
I
dude,
remember that.
I slept for like 3 hours, and then I guess I must have been sleeping so light, and I just felt something crawling on the tip of my finger. And by the time I came to, I'm like, that's definitely a roach. And I couldn't see anything, but that was definitely a roach. And I just went,
Yeah.
like, I just flicked my hand, and I'm like, I have to figure out where the fuck that thing just went. Like, and I did not go back to sleep that night because I couldn't get comfortable because I was like, it's just gonna fucking happen again.
Oh my god.
So I get it. That's all I'm saying. I'm not scared of lizards. If it was a lizard, I'd have been fine.
No lizard's gonna
But I
crawl on
get
you
it.
anyway. But I forgot
Yeah.
about that. I forgot about that.
I mean, they might. They're reptiles. They want the warmth.
Yeah. So
Like, it's possible if you stay still.
I have to. It goes underneath the dresser. I grab the broom handle type thing so I can put it underneath and just push it, like walk its way out of the below the dresser. It's just sitting there, and I'm like, fuck it. So I took a shoe and killed it because I was gonna try to catch it
Chris,
again.
A
I know.
lizard?
Yeah, I
no,
know. Normally I
no.
just let them live, but just to end everything. Then she's in the other room, the other living room by the fireplace,
And there's
and
another
there's
one.
another lizard, and she's
Throw him
screaming,
in
and
the
I'm
fucking
like, oh my
fireplace.
god, yeah.
Oh
So
my god.
that's what I was dealing with right before I got on with you guys. I just killed 2 lizards.
Oh my god, you have two.
Yeah, and I threw them
Those,
outside.
those are the most peaceful
I
things
know.
that you can
Yeah.
have
I
to come
usually
in
let
your
them
house.
live. I let them live in here.
I would too. I just look at them. I'm like, hey, live your life, bro.
I used to
Yeah,
take lizards and I
I
would hold them to my ear where they would bite your ear and they would just hang on it. And you have
Oh
like little
yeah,
lizard
yeah.
earrings.
yeah. I
Dude,
remember a kid doing that.
don't they kill small bugs and stuff like that?
Well,
Yeah,
they
they're
eat.
eating
Yeah, they
ants and
eat ants and
spiders.
bugs. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, let's fucking go.
I just have a million lizards all around my property, so and they just get inside. Like mainly they get through the chimney because obviously the chimney's open up top, and then I still have my chute open. But even with the chute closed, it's not perfectly sealed. They can still climb right in. You know.
You know, if you would have let more
Yeah.
lizards into your house, they probably would have ate the cockroach that attacked Troy at night.
I don't know.
Well, well, Jess wasn't guarding the house from lizards at that time, so I think it still just didn't work out.
Yeah.
Was still a little
But
bit
now
of
you're gonna
a
have a cockroach infestation.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's true. You
you don't
killed
have
the
the
two
lizards.
lizards that were holding them at bay.
Oh, this reminds me of ATM Spider
Yeah. Had to handle
Oh
it.
in Nashville
man. Yeah.
when
Had to
Troy killed
handle
the
it, bro.
spider.
I had to handle it.
Yo, and you
Man, fuck
you
spiders. Fuck spiders, man.
and you kicked it and smeared it all
In the
over the
middle of the street
ATM.
in Nashville.
All over the ATM.
And just before that, during COVID, we're all having to wear masks. He full on
Yeah,
sneezes onto the ATM
yeah,
screen.
without
I
a
didn't want to
mask on.
sneeze. I
Without a
didn't mean to sneeze.
mask.
And then
I didn't
some
mean it.
lady is walking by and she goes, "Oh my god!" Starts running away from us.
The guy
I hold my hands in the
sneezed.
air like I don't know who he is. He's not with me.
Yeah, that's the most telling sign that you knew who I was and you were with me.
I didn't know how else to react. You just sneezed on an ATM machine
Yeah,
during
dude.
COVID.
In
and
a
then drop
pandemic,
kick,
you cannot sneeze, dude.
and then you drop kicked a spider on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
we all got
one
COVID,
of them,
remember? We all
one
got
of them was
sick after
attack.
that.
One of them was an attack on the public, right? Which was the sneeze. The other one was me going, I have to save the public, so I killed the spider. So, I'm a hero if you think about it. Don't think about it really hard.
I forgot already.
I didn't even know what I fucking needed cash for. What did I need cash for in Nashville?
What were we doing?
I don't know.
We were
It
getting
was
ready to go
it was
somewhere.
us three that were walking.
Yeah, it was
Were we
just
going
us
to the
three.
beaver place?
I don't know why we need cash. We weren't going to a strip club.
I think we were
Yeah.
going to the beaver place.
Oh, yeah, we needed cash to get into one of the bars. God, that beaver place. I think was like better than Coyote Ugly because chicks were just getting on the
Oh, on
mechanical
the bull.
with not the right attire.
Dude, I have a video of your girl riding that bull.
Yeah, I have a video of like everybody who was in our friend group that rode the bull.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about the first time we went.
Yeah.
He's not talking about a mechanical bull either.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, the bull, like, cause I have a cuckoldy relationship similar to like Will and Jada.
Yeah.
And oh, got it. Hey, I'm following.
So when are you gonna slap Chris?
Hey, when he puts my wife's name in his fucking mouth. Yeah, well, let's just get it. You know, in conclusion, vagina scented candles. Not buying those. Incense, I might be a little bit interested in. Zuckerberg is a lizard person, and and Will Smith's a fucking bitch. So.
And we also discovered how to save his career. I came up with the plan. So
he's a little bitch.
And we have Will Smith.
We can get him back on the map.
Will Smith versus Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Kevin is working on that.
Look, get his agents in contact with us. We'll solve everything. No problem. We are now a PR firm. It's actually PR firm LLC, and that's us. That's our company.
All right. I think that's episode 1.
Boom, in the bag.
I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, share, comment, all the YouTube shit. Thanks everyone for watching Pelican and the Bear. Remember to like and subscribe.
Or dislike and don't subscribe. Whatever you do, be sure to leave a comment. Nobody's going to read it anyway.